Last call 50-50. Lynn is up here right now in the oval. Last call 50-50. Tonight's sixth race, field of seven. Summerside Fire Department stations 1 and 2 pace. Trackside presentation to the winner. They're lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's go back upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Midnight McNeil. Almost there, boss. Josie 150. Nelson Eddie Hanover. Mr. Riley Moon Rider and Custard's Dungeon outside. Top of the stretch. Here they come. Rough and pacing, almost there, boss. First call at the rail, Midnight McNeil. Third one as they make their way on around the turn is Mr. Riley. Along the rail, Josie 1504th. Racing from fifth, that is Moon Rider. Nelson Eddie Hanover, sixth, and the early trailer, Custard's Dungeon. Up the backstretch they go, the newcomer almost there, boss. And the Blue Knight, Jason Hughes, on the lead as the heavy favorites over to the quarter. Second, that is Midnight McNeil. Josie 150 got away third. Topping in to be fourth, that's Mr. Riley. 28 and 2 was the quarter. Moonrider around the turn fifth. Gapping out six is Nelson Eddie Hanover. He's off stride and trailing the field. That is Custard's Dungeon. Down the stretch for the first time, arriving next at the half mile. Almost there, Boss getting him there. Second is Midnight McNeil. Josie 150 in third. There goes Mr. Riley outside from fourth. Moonrider up with the leaders fifth. Now in sixth is Custard's Dungeon. And trailing the field, Nelson Eddie Hanover. 57 and 3 was the half. Up the backstretch they go. They're chasing almost there, boss, to three quarters. Midnight McNeil, the two-hole ride. Josie 150 at the rail third. Mr. Riley on the outside fourth, but no advancement. Moonrider on the rail fifth. Custer's Dungeon is sixth. Nelson Eddie Hanover trails 1:26 and 3 was the three quarters. Solid fractions turning for home. Almost there, boss, the leader. Midnight McNeil to the outside. Coming up third, Josie 150. Almost there, boss, in his Summerside debut. Wins for the Blue Knight Hughes. Josie 150 rallied second. Third is Midnight McNeil. And the time for the mile in 1:55.3.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's sixth race. Summerside Fire Department stations 1 and 2 pace. Almost there, boss. Newcomer to PEI goes to the front. 28-2, the half up, 57 and 3. Down to three quarters in 1:26 and 3. And he's on cruise control, as Kurt would say, sitting chilly in the bike here. Jason is 1:55 and 3 mile here. 8th career win, third of the season. Josie 150 in there for second. Midnight McNeil third. And Moonrider, David O'Brien aboard in there for fourth. So unofficially in tonight's sixth race, 2-3-1-6. And we'll see almost there, boss, and Jason Hughes in the Woodmere Standardbreds winner circle next. The Summerside Fire Department stations 1 and 2 have Chief Ron Inman along with Deputy Chief Kenny Blanchard and Deputy Chief Clay Mose. They have 58 dedicated men and women ready to answer a call anytime, day or night. These members respond to approximately 400 calls on average a year. Their equipment consists of 3 pumpers, 1 pumper tanker, 8,500-foot ladder truck, a rescue vehicle, a Zodiac boat, a side-by-side off-road vehicle with tracks, along with a van and a 4-wheel drive half-ton truck. Their fundraisers are Summer Nights with the Ellis Family Band and the Santa Claus Parade. The funds raised from these events are shared among various charities in the city of Summerside and surrounding areas. The City of Summerside residents and its surrounding communities would like to thank Chief Ron Inman and his members for their dedicated service.
Almost there, boss, into the six race winner's circle by pacing gelding 4 by Sunshine Beach from the Dragon Again Dam, Skittle, Hanover, owned by David and John Sweetevillary, bred by Daryl Kaplan, Blue Oak Stables, and Harbington Singh of Ontario. Trained by Ralph Sweet and the Blue Knight, Jason Hughes is in the driver's seat. The mile 155 and 3. Almost there, boss. In his Summerside debut at trackside, the Summerside Fire Department, joining us with the cooler presentation.